The world is at war with its own concepts. We don't fight the enemy, we fight the concept. The Jagannatha, one of the names is Nama Parayana Prita. Parayana means life itself is a challenge because world is war of perspectives. During this perspective war, the first thing that comes across with you is the absolute Shiva or the God is lawmaker. Ekonkar is the natural existential intelligence. Now it has set everything into motion. Now Ekonkar cannot do anything. It is the Shakti which has to do. यानी ब्रह्माकार वृत्ति में निरंतर संचार करने वाला। कल हम शैलपुत्री देवी के साधना मार्ग और दिन से गुजरते हुए आज यहाँ तक आए हैं। जैसे आपको कल हमने बताने की कोशिश किया था कि फर्स्ट इट इज ऑल अबाउट एन infancy, because we are all not so very acquainted with our own capability. The moment a challenge appears before us, the first and the fundamental force that actually gets generated within us is negativity, called insecurity or fear or self-doubt. That is the reason why they say fear is not absence of courage and courage is not absence of fear. Both are present in both. So fear is not absence of courage. It is belittling your own courage and logic and conviction. And courage is not absence of fear. It is belittling your own fear and experiencing. If you like something, if you like having that fear and if you feel yourself capable to overcome that, it is called thrill. And if you experience fear and succumb to it, then it is called truly fear. So when you experience any challenge, the first thing that will come is actually infancy, because it cannot be termed exactly negative, though it is negative feeling, self-doubt, or fear or insecurity. They say the world, once upon a time Shakespeare said this, the world is mere a stage and everybody are actors in it. In the same fashion, our Sanatana Dharma says in this whole world, it's all a drama. It's like an exhibition. It's a congregation of various psychological, emotional concepts. The world is at war with its own concepts. We don't fight the enemy, we fight the concept. And it is not mere fight, that practical war, but anything and everything is mere a war of concepts only. Communication is war of concept. I feel something, you guys feel something. I try to say something, you guys try to understand something. First fundamental concept I will try to revise. The world is at a war of concepts. For any given moment, a speaker is wanting to express something, trying to speak something else. The listener is trying to understand something and is understanding something else. And these four things, with the listener two things and the speaker two things, these four things, they will not remain constant. For every sentence, the situation and everything changes. In life, we have multiple complex perspectives overlapping, and everybody and even we ourselves expect ourselves to arrive at a clarity. And if you see, we all want to reach a state of conformity, or we want to reach a state of confirmation, or we want to reach a stability, or we want to reach a state of clarity, comfort. We want to reach state of comfort, or we want to reach, prolonged happiness. But then, can there be, that is what I am trying to say, Nama Parayana Prita, I try to bring in that concept. Jagannatha, one of the names is, for Durga Devi, Nama Parayana Prita. If you, Parayana, the worst meaning that you can, the simplest and the easiest and the LKG or simple meaning that you can ever give to it is, Parayana means, if I chant the mother's name, mother will be happy. There is no mother on this planet who, beta, you just chant my name, my dear son, your job is to pray me, your job is to chant my name, and that is it, and nothing else. No mother would say that, because every mother wants the child to be greater than herself. That being said, so mother will be happy if I chant her name is a very wrong meaning. Parayana means, para means the other side of the shore, avara means the shore that you are in. So, using the name as a boat, now again, why name as a boat? Because name comes from gnosis, or nama comes from gnana. By using the wisdom key of life, everybody is going to continuously leap forward from one stage of clarity to another stage of clarity, only to leap forward to the next stage of clarity. But there is nothing called as eternal clarity. So, by using the wisdom key, you get a 10,000 rupees job. After that, you want a 20,000 rupees job. After that, you want 1 lakh rupees per month job. After that, you want 1 crore rupees per month job. After that, you want 1,000 crores as a property. After that, you want 10,000 crores. Whatever, it keeps going on. So, using the wisdom key every day, every time, every stage, you are evoluting from Shailaputri. So, I will come back to the first concept. Life itself is a challenge, because world is war of perspectives. And during this perspective war, the first thing that comes across with you is frustration or irritation or insecurity, to be precisely, that's the right word, insecurity. Am I clear with you? The moment you are presented with a challenge, self-doubt happens, or confusion happens. All this is because of the insecurity. Because anything new that is presented, you are not comfortable with that. So first thing that comes is insecurity. Neither fear is absence of courage, or courage is absence of fear. In both cases, both will be there. Courage is something when you can handle fear in a better way. And fear is when you don't want to handle courage. People who are scared also push through other people and run away, and for that running away and pushing other people or doing that also needs a lot of energy. So the second day of Navratri, why do we do this? We understand. Initially, we experience a lot of, yesterday was all about mind insecurity, handling. So today they say Brahmacharini, Brahmakara Vritti. That means in the absolute existential intelligence, you go, you do not yield yourself, or you do not submit yourself to that insecurity and then attract more negativity. Now I go into that absolute existential intelligence, and from that perspective, which is no perspective, which is universal perspective, I will try to handle, repair, correct my current situation in life. Why is that so? Again, I explained to you yesterday, it is like the absolute Shiva, or the God, is the lawmaker, is the force. Ekonkar is the natural existential intelligence. Now it has set everything into motion. Now Ekonkar cannot do anything. It is the Shakti which has to do, the interpreter. It is the lawyer now which has to interpret the law in such a fashion which is convenient and favorable to us.